Race fans, Jet Girl here with Jibbity Bibbity JV, the bodyguard. We're currently headed to Parker, Arizona, where we'll be shaking off the rust for the first time this season to race jet scoots. I and JB. Actually, JB's already raced a SuperJet, never mind. Thank you. That's my Pop-Tart. Oh my god, you're off the road. Anyways, I'm going to be racing the OnlyFans sponsored SuperJet for the first time ever. I have ridden a SuperJet probably a total, would you settle down? A total of 30 minutes. 30 minutes. And today we're taking bets on if I'm going to get completely smoked by a bunch of teenage girls. JB, am I going to get smoked by teenage girls?
Absolutely.
Alright, we'll see how it goes.
I have gotten a little spoiled since moving to Arizona because Parker is only about 30 minutes from my house, so it's really close. We got there bright and early so that we could take our skis through tech. When you go through tech, they inspect to make sure that everything's safe for you to race. It's not necessarily a rules tech. After that, we went to registration.
All right, update. Somehow we passed tech. We got a parking pass. We're registered. We've given our money back. Actually, we've given OnlyFans money back to the jet ski racing community. Now we're gonna go practice and see if we can.
Is there a gang sign?
Race a
Does this look
SuperJet.
like an F? OF. Just shut up and go.
This was my first time ever racing this two-stroke Yamaha SuperJet. I have never raced a SuperJet in my life. I've barely even ridden one, like I said earlier. And so what better way to get acclimated than to just show up and race it? And sadly, much like JB said, I got completely hosed. I actually was pretty pleased with my riding, considering I've never raced one before, but the ski was a little bit slow and it had a couple tuning issues, and I also was riding around the track a little bit like a squid. The good news was I redeemed myself in the SXR 1500 class, which is the class that I've been racing religiously for the last 4-ish years. Big Bertha, the SXR 1500, was flying. I was really pleased with my starts, especially since we kind of have her tuned down right now. And I had good starts in Moto 1. I was leading women's stock. I was leading this race. I was cooking and booking. And then, lo and behold, I made a rookie mistake and missed a buoy. Missing this buoy didn't give me an advantage. Like, I didn't pass anyone because of it, and I didn't get a big track advantage. So I took the makeup buoy, which makes the lap longer, adds more to your time, and they decided to still give me a penalty anyways. Nice. So, midday race day update. First of all, we're winging it. Back of the truck, no race trailer. Literally just rolled out of bed, straight out of hibernation, and came to the races. Crazy morning. I wasn't really expecting much today because I've been hibernating since World Finals. I haven't even touched a ski. And so I was like, you know what, let's just come out, shake off the dust, whatever. I lined up for women's stock, which is on my Big Bertha SXR 1500. And man, we whole shotted. Like, big start. They grouped us with the pro guys, which is cool. And so it was me and like one guy from pro going around the first corner. And then I led the whole race until I missed a buoy. Yeah, the track has a weird little dog leg in the back that, like, they almost never change the track here, and I was so used to the old track that I just like took a shortcut. But I stopped as soon as I realized I was going the wrong way and like cooled it, looked around, like eased my way back on the track, and then I hit the penalty buoy. So usually if you miss a buoy, you hit the penalty buoy and you're fine. And they went ahead and docked me anyway, so that's cool. And then SuperJet class. I hope we got GoPro, because that was the worst start of my entire career, I think, with the exception of like a dead engine start where you have to put the key on your head. Incredible. Simply my finest work. I started last by like a mile. Like, I was so far behind. And I spent like the first 3 laps just like trying to figure out how to race the ski. Like, I've probably ridden it a total of like 15 minutes and then brought it to the races. I've never done a race start on it. And like by the end of the race, like I was kind of starting to feel it, and I caught back up to the pack, but it was like a little too late, you know? The good news is like these gals have all mostly been on their skis for like several seasons, so I think we've got it in us to be competitive. I think I just need to start, because if you start last, like, good luck. Okay, I have 2 more motos. Let's go. After penalty Mageddon, I came back in Moto 2 of women's stock and got a 2nd place overall after a bad start, which put me, I think, in 3rd overall for the weekend, which is fine. I was just there to shake off the rust. But on the other hand, we have to do something about this SuperJet. The good news is somebody is invested in helping us make it go faster. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season.